everyone. I'm Lisa Kramer. I'm here to guide you through a yoga sequence I call Adore Your Core. We'll activate the deep core muscles within. Rather than classical core crunches, we'll explore planks and squats, as well as standing balance poses to activate pelvic floor stability and the deep core muscles. If you have not already, find a seated cross-leg posture, Sukhasana, resting your hands above your knees. Close your eyes. Begin to journey inward, releasing any thoughts of what came before you rolled out your yoga mat, or anything that might be happening in the future. Stay focused on the here and now. Tune into your breath, switching from your natural subconscious breath to the Ujjayi Pranayama, breathing in and out of our nose. As you draw breath in through nose, let it move down your slightly constricted throat towards your core. Let it sizzle there. Before you release the breath back up and out, like a balloon releasing air out of your nose. And we'll stay here with this breath. Simply breathe and be. Staying with your eyes closed. I'd like to take just a moment and review with you the musculature that makes up our core. We have the rectus abdominis, which is the muscle that runs up and down, making up part of the core. And that's the muscle that we think of when we think of six-pack abs, and that's what we're working when we crunch. And we have the internal, external obliques, which come along the side wall of our core. And then that deepest layer, which is the transverse abdominis. Sometimes you hear it called the TA. The transverse abdominis is the main stabilizer for the hips, the pelvis, and the low back. The transverse abdominis is unique as it wraps its way around your body, almost like a corset, drawing inward. And so as mentioned previously, we will target the transverse abdominis in our practice. And let us stay here for 2 more full cycles of breath. Go ahead, blink your eyes open. Just find a little side body stretch. Release your right hand down towards your mat. Extend that left arm out, up, and over, finding an amazing stretch along the side body. Walk your left fingers behind your head, elbow to the sky. And stay and breathe. 1 breath more. And release. And arm up towards the sky and back down towards earth. We'll take that on the other side. Opposite hand down onto your mat. And reaching arm up and over. Feeling the stretch now along the opposite side body. And then walk the right fingers behind your head, elbow towards the sky. And breathe. And 1 more breath. And draw arm back up. And coming to a tall spine. Lift the shoulders up, back, and down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Open the chest, gazing upward. One round of breath here. Release hands back to a tall spine. Travel your hands forward, making your way to all fours. Your tabletop asana. I'm going to turn so you can see my side body. Wrists are under the elbows, elbows under the shoulders, back is flat as you are gazing down at the space between your thumbs. Warming up our spine as we move it through extension and flexion, finding our cow-cat postures. In breath, let the belly drop. Bring the gaze forward for cow pose. Exhale, draw the navel into the spine. Feel that core connect, arching back as you look towards navel. Keeping the core engaged, flowing back to cow pose. And flowing from cow to cat, a few rounds, moving at the pace that works best for you. The beauty of yoga is that we do not need to move with one another. We're moving with our breath at the pace that works best for each of us. And find one more cycle of cow-cat before coming back to your flat tabletop back. Extend the right leg long behind you. Lift the leg to the height of your hip. Keep the hips level. Draw the navel in. Feel that corseting action as your TA, transverse abdominals, are drawing in. Feeling the stabilization in the low back. If you drop head, you should be able to see right toes. So your leg is lifted too high, drop the leg down. And extending the opposite arm, the left arm, forward. The shoulder is alongside of your ear, keeping neck long as you look towards right thumb. Hold the pose, keeping hips level. Just simply stay and breathe. One breath more. Release hand and knee back down to earth. Taking the same sequence on the other side. Left leg long, lifting it to the height of your hip. And draw the navel in and up using stabilizing muscles of the low back, the pelvis. And reaching the right arm this time forward, thumb up, palm shines towards your left, and simply breathe. One more cycle. And return hand and knee to earth. Making our way to plank next, travel your hands slightly forward. Reach the right leg long behind you, then the left. There's your plank. Hips are square. Again, looking at the space between thumbs, keeping the neck in alignment with the rest of your spine. Breathe in. Exhale. Modification is knees down, which is always an option. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, draw navel to spine. As you send hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog allows the entire spine to decompress as your body makes that upside down V. A little movement as you bend each knee and thawing the calves. And keeping gaze towards the back of your mat. A little more weight on the thumb, forefinger side of each hand. You should be able to lift pinkies and ring finger from the earth.
Nice. From this down dog, bend at knees, navel draws in, you're on the ball mounds of your feet, wave forward to plank. Again, elbows, wrists, and shoulders align. Breath in, exhale, send hips up and back, down dog. We'll take that 3 more times. Not necessary that you stay with me. Just bend knees, wave forward to your plank. Stay for a round of breath. And send hips up and back. So flow that through twice more. And your last time, stay in plank as you finish your round of breath. And we'll lift the right leg. Again, just to the height of your hip. Without moving the low back or the hips, hold. Set the right foot down. Lift the left leg. Hold. Set it down. One more time each side. Left leg lifts. Set it down. Navel to spine, reach hips up and back. And there's downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath here. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, travel feet. You can float, you can step, you can take a few steps. Feet come forward between your hands. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Ragdoll is next. Arms can dangle. You can reach hands to opposite biceps. Bend knees a lot so that the crown of your head does face the earth. Drop any unimportant matters. Stay with breath. Nod head yes, no. Gently sway upper body side to side. Letting body release any tension, any anxiety, any worry, doubt. Let those things go. 1 breath more. Release hands to earth. Heel, toe, feet together. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise. Coming all the way up to Mountain Tadasana. Pinkies turn inward. Perhaps a back bend, shining heart towards sky. Tall spine. And draw hands to heart center. Standing at attention, Samastiti. Close eyes or gaze over fingertips. Bring your gaze inward. And be aware of your core. Core supports us both physically and mentally. A strong core helps to keep us more resilient. Helps us to work our way through the ups and downs of life. A quiet meditative moment to set an intention for this practice. If you can't think of an intention, perhaps your intention is, I will keep my core strong. 3 breaths here. Breathe in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Blink your eyes open. Release your arms alongside body, standing in a neutral spine. Again, shoulders up, back, and down. Navel draws in. Sun salutations are next. I'm going to turn and face the front of my mat so you can see my side body.
In breath, rise to Mountain Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Knees down, always in action. In breath, shine the heart forward. Roll toes under. Exhale, send hips up and back. Down, down. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, walk, step, or float, feet forward. In breath, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise to Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms. Step feet back to plank pose. Lower halfway, chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, travel feet forward between hands. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise, Mountain Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms, back you go, plank pose, lower down, chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more cycle of sun salutations. I'll guide you if you prefer to take it at your own pace. That works as well. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale, walk, step, or float, feet forward. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. In breath, rise, Tadasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. In breath, half lift. Exhale, plant palms. Back to plank. Lower chaturanga. In breath, let the heart shine. Exhale, downward facing. Anytime during practice that you want to come down and take a child's pose, you have that option. Child's pose is your resting pose. Remaining in down dog is heat building. 3 cycles of breath here. If you did take a child's pose, make your way back to downward facing dog. In breath, lift up the right leg. Exhale, draw knee forward towards chest, hold. Step foot behind right wrist. A low twist will be next. Left hand stays planted, bring right hand to waist. Then turning from navel up, heart and chest shine right. Extend the right arm up towards the sky. Shoulder over shoulder. Stay, breathe. Enjoy that twist. Back knee down is always an option, or the back leg stays straight and strong. One breath more. Release the right hand back down to the earth. And step the right leg long behind you. Let's keep the leg lifted for a 3-legged plank. And set the foot down. Separate your feet a little wider. Extend the right arm forward, keeping the back flat. Breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Tap this right hand towards your left hip. In breath, way forward. There's your 3-legged plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Tap the right hand to the left hip. We'll take that twice more. In breath. Exhale. In breath. Exhale.
In breath, extend forward, release the right hand down. Walk feet back, hip width, lower, chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And flowing that same sequence on the left side. In breath, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee towards chest. Step foot behind left wrist. Keep the right hand planted. Reach the left hand towards your left waist. And you're seeing my back side. You see that left elbow shine towards sky. And then arm reaches. Breathe on through. Breath in. Exhale, return the left hand to the earth. Step the left leg back, hold for your three-legged plank. Set the left foot down a little wider. Right foot comes a little wider as well. Extending the left arm forward, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Tap the left hand towards the right waist. In breath, come forward. There's your three-arm plank. Exhale, left hand to right hip. Take that twice more, keeping the low back level, hip points shine towards your mat. Last time. And this time come forward, release the left hand down. Walk your feet back hip width, lower down chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Moving through our next sequence. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. One more breath. As you exhale, travel feet forward. Big toes can touch. You can also separate your feet 2 fist widths between, which will be a little gentler on your low back. Chair pose will be next. Bend at the knees, sit hips back, and rise to chair pose. Knees stay over the ankles. Even in chair, you can really engage your deep core muscles. Squatting is great for the pelvic floor muscles. Hold the pose, stay with breath. Thoughts come into your mind. Let's come back to breath. The breath will see you through. One breath more. Draw hands to heart center. And then rise to standing mountain Tadasana. Release your hands to your waist. Warrior 3 will be next. This is a stabilizing pose. It's stabilizing the pelvis, the lower back. Keep the right foot planted. As you are ready, begin to pick that left foot up. Start to hinge forward. Warrior 3 is really like a one-legged plank with no arms. Now you can keep hands at your waist. You can extend them out like wings, or you can extend them forward for a full Warrior 3, palms together, thumbs towards the sky. Hold the pose, stay with it, using that strong core to hold you, to keep you stabilized. The left hip point, again, shining down towards the mat. One breath more. High crescent lunge will be next. Step the left foot back. Feet don't land quite the way you want them. Move them so they are. There's your high crescent. Feet wide, providing more of a base for this balancing posture. And extend your arms forward, fingertips shining forward. Imagine you are holding a gigantic beach ball between your hands. Twisting from the navel up, move the beach ball to the right. And then bring it back forward. Move it to the right, bring it forward. So it's exhale, twisting from navel upright, inhale forward. Take that one more time. This time, twist to the right, hold, and draw your hands to heart center.
You can stay here. You can reach arms front to back, or you can lower the left elbow, resting it just gently above that front knee. Right elbow towards sky. There's your revolving crescent twist. You can also reach arms earth to sky. That suits your needs. Back knee down, again, an option. Or the back leg straight and strong. Hold the pose. Stay with it. One breath more. As you exhale, return the right hand down to the earth. Feet hip width. Float your arms back like wings. Standing core as you rise up to high crescent. Shine palms forward like paintbrushes. Bring hands all the way down. Step the right foot back to meet left. Bring big toes together. Side plank is next. Moving that left hand an inch or two above shoulders. Tuck the left hip under the right. And then drawing your right arm up towards the sky. Modifications, lifting the top leg, bringing it forward. Setting the back knee, or the bottom knee rather, down. Or if you want to amp it up, reach that right leg. Maybe the left arm floats forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the right hand down. There's your plank. Lower chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back you go. Downward facing dog. We'll flow that on the other side. Breath in. Exhale. Breath in. Exhale. One breath more. Exhale, walk, step, or float feet towards top of mat. In breath, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bending at knees, sit hips back, rising to chair. Again. Enjoy the deep core muscles drawing inward. Feel that core sitting action. Inner thighs draw inward. Engaging those adductor muscles. One more full round of breath. Draw hands to heart, rise. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Releasing hands to waist. Warrior 3 is next. This time the left foot plants as you extend that right leg behind you. Stabilizing in the pelvis, the lower back, as you begin to lift the back leg up. Hands stay at waist. Again, they can come out like wings or extending arms forward. Woo. If you fall, pick yourself up. Try it again. We all fall. Yogis, get back up and try it again. Stay for a breath. High crescent will be next. Stepping the right foot back. Float your arms back. Lift up. There's your high crescent. Again, feet hip width. Extend arms forward. You've got that large beach ball. Inhale. Exhale. Moving the beach ball to the left. In breath forward. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. In breath. Exhale. Hold it here. Drawing hands to heart center again. You can come high. You can lower the elbow. You can release hands earth to sky. You choose what works for you. This twisting action is creating some room within. Think of wringing out a gym towel, releasing what body does not need, and creating space for something new. Something wonderful. Stay with it. On your next in-breath, lift back up. There's your high crescent lunge. Shine your palms forward. As you exhale, release your palms all the way down. Touch your palms. Go ahead, step the left foot back to meet the right. Bringing toes together, we'll take side plank on the other side. Move that right hand an inch or two above your shoulder. That way when you come forward and twist,
Your elbows, wrists, and shoulders are aligning. And then again, take what works for you. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand comes back. Here's your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 cycles of breath. Again, you take the posture you need. Perhaps a drink here. Breath in. Exhale. 2 more rounds. Nice. And from here, in breath, lift up the right leg. Exhale, draw knee forward, tap above the right elbow. Slide the knee to the left elbow. Back to the right. Back to the left. In breath, draw leg back up. Exhale, draw knee forward. Step foot behind right wrist. Separating feet hip width, arms back like wings. Flying our way back up to high crescent lunge. This time from our high crescent lunge, we'll find warrior 3 pose. Weight comes to right foot. Line hands to your waist. Lift the back leg. Stay with hands at waist. Arms can come out like wings or extending your arms forward. Mighty Eagle will be next. Rise. Pick that left leg up over your right. Should actually turn and face you. So the left leg is coming up over the right. Extend arms forward. The left arm comes under the right. And there's your Mighty Eagle. Big toe of the left foot can touch on earth, more like a kickstand. You can wrap the top of the foot behind the right calf. Elbows lift up, strong like an eagle. Think of your 2 femur bones making an X, drawing them together. Feel the core drawing in. These balance poses, it is that TA, that deep core muscle that allows us to balance. Tree pose will be next. Open your arms like a tree. Sole of foot can be along the side of the shin. The big toe can be down. If you like to draw the leg up to the inner thigh, that too is an option for you. Hold tree pose. Finding your balance, using your core strength. Molasana pose will be next. Draw hands to heart center. Release that left foot to the earth. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Keep a tall spine slowly. Lower down to Molasana. Open your triceps along your inner thighs. Hold and breathe. And 1 more round of breath. Face back the length of my mat. And release your hands back down. Step your feet back to plank pose. From plank, we'll find that side plank. Left hand comes forward, reaching the right arm up towards the sky. This time, hips are stacked. Think of a rope holding onto that right hip, drawing you up. Begin to reach the right arm underneath the left hip. Keeping the chest shining forward, draw the right arm back up. Again, a second time. Reach. Exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale. On this exhale, right hand comes to earth. There's your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. In breath, up dog or cobra. Curl toes under. Exhale, send hips up and back. There's downward facing dog. We'll flow this on the other side. In breath, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee forward. Tap the knee above the left elbow. Slide the knee to the right elbow. to the left, back to the right, towards the chest. Draw that left leg up, three-legged down dog. This time, as you exhale, draw knee forward. Step the left foot behind the left wrist. Separate feet about hip width. Arms float back like wings. Fly right up. There's your high crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. It's the Sanskrit name of the posture. Release your hands to your waist. Warrior 3 is next. As you are ready, weight comes to left foot as the right leg lifts. Keeping hands at waist. Extending arms out like wings or reaching arm forward. Hold. Breathe. And rise back. Moving to Gardasana or Mighty Eagle. Again, here I'll face you. The right leg comes up over the left. Extend your arms forward. The right arm comes under the left. So right leg up and over, right arm under. Lifting the elbows. Squeezing the inner thighs together. Hold the posture. Breathe. Find your steady. One more cycle of breath. And finding our tree pose. Moving mindfully. No rush to get there. And draw hands to heart. Release the right foot down, separating feet as wide as mat. Draw the navel in and up, lowering down. Finding your Malasana pose. Perhaps close eyes. Revisit the intention you set at the start of practice. If there's anything standing in the way of you reaching that intention, this is a great place to breathe it out. Open eyes. Release hands back down. Finding your way to plank pose. Bringing big toes together. Side plank, right hand an inch or two above shoulders, right hip tucks under left. Finding your side plank, lifting the hips. Again, bottom knee down, always a choice. Left arm reaches up, breath in. Exhale, slide that left arm underneath right hip. Keeping the chest shining towards your left side as you reach. Take two more. As you exhale, return left hand to earth. There's plank. Lower down, chaturanga. And breath. Up dog or cobra. Exhale. Back you go. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. As you exhale, find your way down to dolphin pose. Forearms come down, elbows are under your shoulders, no wider. You can clasp hands together or your palms can be down. Feet separate about hip width, similar to down dog, except our forearms are down on the earth. Hold the pose. Feel the core drawing in and up. Feel that core setting action, holding you in. Nice. From here, walk your feet back slightly so you can find a forearm plank. So elbows, wrists, and shoulders in. Draw that navel in and up so you want to avoid a sagging belly or lifting the hips. You want the back flat. It's plank, like a plank or board. This time, we'll find forearm side plank. Bringing toes together. Come up onto the right hand. The hand is in line with the left elbow. Move the left hand, the left forearm rather, so it makes a right angle. And again, turn the hips up. Right hip stacks over the left and reach that right arm. Drop hand behind your head. This time, we'll release the elbow towards the earth. In breath, lift. Exhale, elbow towards earth. In breath, reach. Exhale, elbow towards earth. We'll take that twice more. Reach the elbow up. As you exhale, bring the right hand down. Square the hips, come up onto the left hand. There's your plank. Now you choose lower chaturanga, or you can send the hips up and back if body needs a break from chaturanga. And nice, we'll flow this through on the other side. So from downward facing dog, come to your forearms, and there's dolphin. Hold, and breathe. Dolphin plank is next, or forearm plank. Walk feet back slightly. Yeah. Plank, draw the navel in and up. Feel that stabilization in the lower back. Nice, and from here, we'll find the forearm side plank, coming up onto the left hand. The hand comes in line with the right elbow. This time I know you can't see me. And then we'll reach that right arm, or left arm rather, up. Fingers behind your head. And it turns, you can see that. And then we're dropping the elbow down, back up, down, back up, down, back up. 2 more. Last time. Bring the left hand down, come up onto the right, there's your plank. Now you decide, lower chaturanga, move through your sequence, or directly to down dog. And from this down dog, let's bring one knee down, then the other. Big toes to touch, forehead comes down. Find a child's pose, your resting pose. Sinking your hips back towards your heels. Stay and breathe. Releasing. You join your thumb and forefingers together. You'll feel that continuous circle of energy working its way through as you take this resting posture. And we'll stay for just one more round of breath here. And finding your way back to all fours, your tabletop. Down dog is next. Traveling hands, a handprint forward. Roll the toes under, hips up and back. Our last downward facing dog of this practice. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One breath more. As you exhale, walk your feet all the way forward and come down to a seated posture. Nice. Extend legs long. Flex your toes. Reach arms forward, thumbs up, and lower slowly all the way down to your back. It's really taking your time. Core engages. Eventually, making your way down. Reach arms overhead. Take a big stretch. Let's find a bridge pose next. Bending at the knees. Knees shine forward rather than right or left. Arms extend alongside your body. And gazing upward, maybe eyes are closed. And on an in-breath, start to pick your hips up and let your vertebrae come up one after the next. As you find bridge, you can tuck your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers, feel that amazing stretch along the front side of the core. Breathe. And stay for a breath. And release your hands. And then lower slowly. And all the way back down. Nice. And we'll take this again, adding just a little bit more on. Start to lift the hips, let the vertebrae come up. keeping the left foot planted. Begin to pick the right foot from the earth and reach the right leg up to the sky. Flex the feet so the sole of your foot is shining to the sky. And then lift up, lift the hips, hold. And lower the right leg, sole of foot shines forward. Keep the hips lifted, lift the leg back up. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift up. Lift the hips. Set the right foot down. Release hands from behind back. And slowly let the vertebra touch down. Nice. You drop your knees right and left a few times. And we'll take that same posture one more time. This time we'll lift up the left leg. Feet plant. Hips start to come up. Vertebra lift. Tucking the shoulders under the back. Lift. Right foot plants. Left leg up towards sky. Keep the bridge lifting so you want to avoid falling here. Lift up. Lower the left leg. Sole of the foot forward. In breath lift. The hips level. In breath lift. Exhale lower. In breath lift. Exhale lower. One more time. Draw the left leg up, set the foot down. Release hands. Slowly let the vertebra touch down until the hips come down. Break soles of feet together. And let the knees butterfly out. This is Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands can rest one on heart, one on chest, very calming. Arms can be alongside body. Arms overhead is energizing if you're looking for more energy here. And we'll stay for 3 full rounds of breath. Finish that last round of your breath. Bring your hands outside your knees. Draw your knees together. Let your knees come into your chest. Give them a nice hug. Rock and roll side to side a few times. And then begin to roll front to back. You can take it a few times. Eventually come right up to a seated. And I'm going to face you. And we'll take a little bit of a hip opener. We'll practice cow face today. So bring your, I'll mirror you. So I'm going to say bring your right knee down on the earth and cross the left leg up over the right. So the left knee is high. You can see that left knee. There might be a space here between your knees. They might touch. You can bring a towel under or between legs if you like that option. And bring your hands towards your feet like handlebars. A nice tall spine. And we'll simply hold this posture and breathe. Staying in this upright position with the tall spine is option 1. If you want to come a little deeper, you can just hinge forward, leading with the chest. Think of bringing your chin over the top knee. Letting the hips release. And stay here for 2 more full cycles of breath. Rise when you're ready, back to your tall spine. Nice. Extend that bottom leg, which is your right, forward. And then bringing the left foot down upon the earth. One side of the knee, we'll find a nice twist. Reach that left hand behind the spine. The right arm reaches up. And elbow comes along the outside of top knee. And you turn from navel up, looking over your left shoulder. So this is a twist at the waist.
helps to rinse out, wring out internal organs, aids in digestion. Just hold the pose. One breath more. And begin to shine your chest forward. Uncross the top leg. And then just shake your legs out. And we'll take the same thing on the other side. So this time the left leg will be the bottom. And bend the knee. And then you're crossing the right over the left. Again, the knees might touch. The side might feel a lot different than the first side. This may be your tighter side, or maybe it's your more flexible side. Just honor where this side allows you to go. Staying with the tall spine. Again, you're avoiding hunching forward. Can't see you, but I trust you're setting up nice and tall. And then if you do want to hinge forward, think of bringing the chin over the top knee. And release. And one breath more. And come back to your tall spine. And we'll extend that bottom leg, which is your left, long, flexing the toes. And the right leg crossed over the left. Straighten the right arm reaches behind, the left arm up. And twisting, looking over the opposite shoulder. Creating even a bit more room within. It's nice to create that room within. That way if your plate gets heavy, more and more things added onto your plate, you've got room. You've got room so that you don't stress out. One breath more. And then go ahead, shine your heart forward and uncross that top leg, again shaking the legs out. We'll take an inversion next. Finding your way onto your back, you can lower down slowly. If you want to just make your way down to your back, you can do that. Draw your legs into your chest. And then up to the sky, body makes that L shape. Again, you are gazing straight up. And your feet are flexed. If you want to move to your shoulders, you have that option. Finding Halasana first, bringing legs up and over. They may or may not touch the earth behind you. So important that you support your low back before drawing legs up. And then feet are flexed. We hold the pose. Enjoying the rinse, eyes are closed. And what do you see as you look in? A whole different viewpoint. You see things differently. Stay in the breath. And then we will make our way out of the posture. I encourage you to move to Halasana here, even if you do have your hips down on the earth. Halasana is that nice opportunity to flex the spine as you bring the legs back. Then walk your hands slowly down your back until they touch mat. With control, work the vertebra back down. Using your core as you set the vertebra one after the next. And draw knees in. Little hug. Happy baby. Reaching for the bottoms of your feet as you roll side to side. Feel the low back, root into the earth. Knees to the chest. Extend the left leg long. Right arm like a wing. Left arm will guide the right knee across the midline. Keeping your shoulders on the earth, you turn your gaze right. And this is that final twist, a final rinse. Anything that you might have loosened up during your practice but you did not breathe it out, this is your opportunity to breathe it out here. Rinse it out, let it go. Come back to the center. And draw the left knee in. Right leg long, left arm is the wing. Right hand draws left knee across. And you turn and gaze towards the left. One more opportunity to release something. Nothing comes to mind, no worries. Body will rid itself of what it does not need for you to harbor within. Roll back to center. Knees to chest, forearms around shins. Big hug. Breathe in. Making your way to Shavasana, that final resting posture. And the arms extend alongside body, palms up, allowing body to receive whatever the universe is sending your way. If you like a mantra, you might come back to your intention, whatever that was, and your in-breath. I will. Exhale. Breathe. Whatever it might have been. And we'll stay here. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana longer, you can, of course, just put the pause button on the video. Stay as long as you wish. And we'll stay for a few rounds of breath. I will awaken you when it is time. Just breathe. Begin to bring awareness back to body as you wiggle fingers and toes. And you rotate wrists, ankles. Full body stretch. And draw knees to chest. Rolling right is energizing the side of the sun, the side of energy. And the right bicep is your pillar. And one breath more. Use your left hand to push into earth as you rise back to the posture in which we began. Seated, cross-legged, asana, sukhasana. And draw your hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Nice, tall spine. A strong core will improve technique, strength, and stamina, and complement all you do, both on and off your mat. Draw your thumb knuckles towards forehead center. We will seal our practice with a final breath. Finish your exhale. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining in today. Until next time, Shanti.